Namaste, dear seekers. Today on April 11th, Shri Brahmachaitanya Maharaj reminds us of the great importance of association with a true saint. Saints, through their selfless lives and deep devotion, guide us on the path of spiritual realization. Their company and teachings purify our hearts, elevate our minds, and bring us closer to the divine. Let us open our hearts and listen to Maharaj's guidance on how we can benefit from such association. It is true that saints have not made conquests of territorial kingdoms, but they have obtained sovereignty over their own minds. Saints do not perform miracles, nor can miracles be considered an identity mark of a saint. Miracles may, however, occur at the hands of a saint. It is improper to slander or disrespect or test a saint. Wish ill to none, always wish well, do well to others. There is no greater good than nama. Constant repetition of nama is as good as the company of saints. So too, good thoughts are equivalent to association with saints. Meditation, namasmarana, contemplation and good reading, these will in due course bring about association with saints. To remain in association with a saint with the object of gaining a worldly objective is highly reprehensible. If a child presses the mother for a large dose of opium, will she indulge it? No true mother ever will. Similarly, no true saint will ever encourage mundane desires. Not only does a saint not have love for worldly pleasures, he is immeasurably grieved if he finds such desires in the heart of a person who is his follower. It is only the saints who have really comprehended the ultimate reality. A saint considers his mission in life really fulfilled if he meets a disciple who has a genuine desire to understand that ultimate truth. Through association with a saint, we can achieve what other sadhanas may fail to give. The saying of a person is comprehensive in influence, to the degree of his selflessness. Our talk is heeded with scant attention even by our own family members, but what a saint says is listened to with respect all over the world, because it is extremely sincere and selfless. The Shrutis are of eternal appeal because they are the words of the Rishis uttered with the sole desire to do good to mankind. To be contented with what God has thought fit to give us, to hate none, to envy nobody, to see everything as a manifestation of God, to be devoid of conceit, to be continuously in the remembrance of the Lord's name, and to feel sincerely respectful towards the saints, the Sadguru, and the God-fearing. These things comprise the highest spiritual practice. Once Sankardev was traveling through a village where the people were deeply immersed in ritualistic worship and superstitions. He was invited to a religious gathering by a local priest who believed in performing elaborate and complex rituals. However, Sankardev, in his humility, did not reject the invitation. He joined the gathering and instead of performing rituals, he simply began to sing devotional songs to Lord Vishnu. The villagers were initially perplexed by this simple act, as they had always been taught that only intricate rituals could bring them closer to the divine. However, as Sankardev continued to sing, his voice and devotion began to stir something deep within the hearts of the villagers. The more they listened to his heartfelt songs, the more they felt a connection to the divine. Gradually, their hearts opened, and they began to realize that true devotion to God could be expressed through simple, sincere love and remembrance, not just through rituals. In time, Sankardev's followers began to grow, and many turned away from meaningless rituals, embracing the simpler path of devotion through singing the name of Lord Vishnu, known as Nam. Sankardev never imposed his views forcefully, but instead used love and devotion to change people's hearts. His followers, by being in his company, experienced not just a change in religious practices, but a profound transformation in their spiritual outlook and lives. This story reflects the importance of association with a saint. Sankardev didn't perform miracles in the conventional sense, but brought about miracles in the hearts of people through his simple yet powerful devotion to God. His life reminds us that it is not the grandeur of rituals or the worldly objectives that matter, but the sincerity of heart, the dedication to God, and the influence of a true saint that can guide us towards liberation. In our lives too, we will face trials and misunderstandings. But if our heart is truly dedicated to the Lord, we will always be protected, purified, and uplifted. Let us hold firmly to the Lord's name with the same unshakable love and surrender that saints like Sankardev lived by. Their teachings and guidance are invaluable, and by staying in their company, we can achieve the highest spiritual fulfillment. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Thank you for watching.